After long days of rain, the sun has finally decided to make an appearance. I was thinking it'd be a great opportunity to spend some time in the yard. And you know what I thought would be a fun idea? Cooking a traditional Ukrainian dish, ukha. I'm not going to follow any specific recipe or anything. I just wanted to make a video to inspire others that you can have a great time and get inspiration from the simple process of cooking. When I first moved to this homestead, I stumbled upon this cooking device that I had never seen before. It looked old and rusty, but there was something about it. After some investigation and asking around, I finally figured out what it was. I'm grateful to have found this device on my homestead, and I look forward to many more delicious meals cooked in it. For me, it's always been about taking a break and connecting with nature. Some of my favorite memories from childhood involve going to the countryside and cooking food over a fire. Fish soup, short pie, and even sausages. What mattered most was the process itself and the atmosphere where you forget about everything else in the world and just relax from the hustle and bustle. To start off, I got all the ingredients ready. Cleaned and sliced the fish, prepped the veggies, and got a fire going. I didn't film the prep of fish cause, to be honest, it's not the most exciting part of cooking. Once the water came to a boil, I just threw in a couple of whole veggies to make the broth. I wish I could use veggies from my own garden for this soup. I've already planted them and now I'm just waiting for them to be ready to harvest. It's always so satisfying to use homegrown produce in my cooking. Next, I chopped up all the vegetables into bite-sized pieces. Even if no one plans to eat them directly, they're still crucial for making a flavor broth. Luckily, my daughter was there to help me out and we had a great time working together. I hope she'll look back on these memories with a smile, just like I do. I think that's one of the things I love most about cooking. It's not always about the fancy ingredients or complicated recipes. Sometimes it's the simplest things that make the biggest impact. We had some good weather for a while, but then the rain came back. I was a little worried it might put out the fire, but it held up just fine. In fact, I found myself enjoying the rain. There is something so beautiful about watching the raindrops fall and breathing in that fresh, clean air. I mistakenly poured all the vegetables into the cauldron, forgetting that I need garlic or something else. Then I headed out to pick up my mom. On the way, I couldn't help but admire the beautiful sky. You know what they say, there is no such thing as bad weather, only different kinds of good weather. And wouldn't you know it? Just as we pulled up to the yard, the rain stopped and the sun came out. I love adding various spices while cooking. It's amazing how they can transform simple ingredients into a delicious dish. Spices really do the magic. It's funny how some ingredients can be so essential to a dish, even if they don't seem like the star of the show. Last summer, I made my own tomato juice and sweet peppers with garlic, and I recently added them to my cooking. It's so convenient to have a jar of veggies on the shelf and be able to use them anytime you want. It's time to take out all the veggies from the broth, since they've done their job of enriching the flavor. Fish cooks much quicker than veggies, so we'll add it toward the end. I'm really lucky to live near a river where I can buy fresh fish and cook it right away. There is something so special about being able to use such fresh ingredients, and it makes the dish taste even better. It's a bummer that I can't share the amazing flavor with you through this video. It's just something else. Anyway, the cooking process is almost done, and I'm adding a special tree stick to the fire. It's a crucial ingredient, and it has to be from a fruit tree. It's very important. Before serving, I always taste the dish to check if there is enough salt and spices. After tasting it, I felt like it needed a bit more sourness. Luckily, I have a lemon tree in my yard, and I spotted 2 small lemons on it that were perfect for my dish. I can't emphasize enough how great it is to have fresh fruits and vegetables right at hand. It just makes cooking so much more enjoyable and delicious. Alright, it's time to add the burning fruit stick to the soup. This is where the unique campfire flavor comes in. It's amazing how one simple addition can completely elevate the taste of the dish. Next up is the sauce for the fish. I'm using a lot of garlic that I already chopped up and added the soup to it. This sauce takes the taste of the fish to a whole new level. I'm so annoyed that I forgot to take out the cooked food on time. And we ended up eating the best pieces of fish. But all in all, it was still a great day that brought back many fond memories.